Hey guys, it's Rob back again with another review for you. Today I have for you Ijoy Captain PD270 kit. It's a 234 watt dual battery mod. I purchased this myself, it was not given to me. So what all comes with it? First, you receive of course the mod itself, not the tank, this is mine. You receive two 2700 Ijoy batteries, my favorite batteries to date. You also get a silicone shotgun sleeve so you can fit 18650s into your 2700 mod. And that's pretty much it. So one, I'm gonna start and say this battery is gonna be your best friend. Definitely runs way better with these batteries that it comes with over the 18650s that you may already have. You can use them, it'll work. You will see a difference in performance. And I mean, if you're using the same tank like I do regularly, I vape 110 watts. If I use these batteries, I get a very solid, nice, warm, flavorful hit. If I use the 18650s, not saying I don't get the hit, just saying it's a little bit slower to get there, and it's just not quite as hard. I'd have to crank it up to get the same effect. I'd have to crank it up by about 20 watts, 15 to 20 watts, give or take. So just a note there. With that being said, with the batteries, excellent. And I'm doing this review based on the fact that I'm using these batteries, okay? Definitely recommend getting another pair if you have this mod, by the way. So, I've been using the user mode because it has normal, hard, soft, and user modes for how it fires. Basically, it just changes the wattage on the initial hit. User mode is a little bit more customizable. You can adjust the beginning of the hit, the middle, and the end. The other ones, normal mode's normal. Hard mode is 30% harder at the initial hit, so pre-punch basically. And soft is 30% less at the beginning of the hit, and then it ramps up. Mine I set to actually start high, go to what it's set to, and then taper off so you don't get a burnt hit at the end. I love it.
Oh god!
Effectiveness, wattage. So watt per watt, definitely one of the strongest mods I've had. There's not very many that I could name that would hit harder per the same wattage on the same tank or the same dripper. It fires down to 0.05. That's very low for a non-DNA mod. Ijoy did it right with this chip. I put a 0.05 from my tube mod builds on this mod. I fired it at 120. I was vaping, what, like 8-9 hits before the box even got kind of warm. And it's not that excruciating hot that you're used to seeing in those 18650s either. So very nice. I love the size. I got big hands. I don't like small mods that much. This is not huge either though. It's not even the size of a Rouleau, an RX-23, something like that. It's not as fat in the hand. A little taller, but not as fat. I like it like this. Love the button. The hit. The hit is wonderful off of it. It's consistent. The battery life. Battery life is great on this thing. I don't vape as heavy as I used to, quite honestly, but I get all day off one pair. I usually start my days at around 8 o'clock, and vaping as I normally do, I will get until about 8 or 9 that night, if not a little longer, depending on how my day went. So I love that part about it. Other than that, all I can really say is solid built. Does not feel cheap at all in the hand. Chip is great in it compared to a lot of similar wattage mods. Definitely hits harder than most though with the 2700s. And I've never had an issue with it whatsoever. Never had an issue screwing anything down. Nothing's popping in and out of place. You know, the wattage isn't jumping up or down. It reads atomizers very consistently and very well. Pairs very nicely with any Ijoy tank. Any tank really, period. But I have two Ijoy tanks. This is an Ijoy Tornado RDTA, rebuildable, and I have a Ijoy RDTA 5, which is the Jenny style. Both of them I've set on here. Love them at about 110, 120. No issues whatsoever. There's not really much else to say about it because it's just so solid. There's not really too much negative to say. I'm not a regulated person, like I said. I use unregulated mostly. This is the first regulated box mod that I myself have purchased for me in almost a year, and I don't regret it at all. I like high-end mods. This is not a high-end mod. It acts like a high-end mod. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys. Oh yeah, and the ramp time doesn't exist very much when you have the good batteries in here. It does not take very much to ramp the coils that would take about a second or two on an 18650 box mod. Takes about half as long on this box with the right batteries in it. So, but other than that, guys, I hope this helped you today to get a little bit of knowledge on the Captain PD270 kit, and I hope that if you were kind of teetering on the edge, I helped push you over the edge and you have one now. So have a good one, and happy vapor trails.